Good morning this morning. My gosh, I hope you had an amazing weekend. We did. We had a lot of fun. Um, the weekend didn't go exactly as we had planned, but it was a lot of fun anyway. We got together with some friends and got to enjoy some rodeo time. So we were having a good time regardless of the circumstances, right? So this morning, sorry guys, I got a little frog in my throat that just won't seem to clear today. So you may have me trying to clear it or whatever here. So, guys, before I get too far into my hot topic today, I wanted to remind you that you can win things. You can win a free one on one with me. All you have to do is like the video that you are watching. That's all you have to do. And then I will draw for that on Tuesdays. All right. All right. So, self talk. Why does it matter? Self talk. Why does it matter? Okay. Guys, I got into a little instance this weekend with my son. Things didn't go as he had hoped with the whole rodeo thing, and he said some things like "I suck," and this is why I brought this up today, because this is something that I wish people would have taught me, or my parents would have taught me when I was a kid. Not that my parents did a bad job, but it just wasn't as prominent as it is now. Okay. Whenever I would say anything that was remotely positive or whatever about what I was doing or saying that I was good, I was always reminded to be humble. I was always reminded to, not be arrogant or, that kind of thing. So those are the kind of things that kind of stuck with me. Not that I didn't need to be humble. It wasn't that. It was just that it led to negative talk. So there's a fine line, okay? Now, I am the one that chose to negative talk to myself. It wasn't my parents, that wasn't it at all. I am the one that chose that, and I am one that chose to listen to the negative talk that people would say to me, even if they didn't mean it that way. All right, guys? So I'll give you kind of an example. Like this weekend, excuse me, my son got done roping. Now, mind you, he has been on fire. He's been catching, all of that. So he's been doing really good. And this weekend, it just didn't come together for him. So the what I heard come out of his mouth yesterday was, "I suck. I suck. I'm tired of sucking. I suck," is what he kept saying. And I actually got mad because that statement is the furthest from the truth. Okay. He doesn't suck. He is just learning. Each and every situation that he goes into in the team roping part is a learning process. Not every run is perfect. Not every run is the exact same. Horses do different things. Cattle do different things. Your header does different things. Like it's all just a learning process. All right. So this is where I stopped him yesterday. And I wish people would have done that to me a little bit more as a kid than what had happened. Okay. So I looked at him and I said, "You know what? I'm going to stop you right there, because here's what happens. This is the reason why self-talk is so important. If you put that out into the universe, it's out there. You can't take it back. Okay. You can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm going to take that back. I don't suck today." No. Once it's out there, it's out there. And that's what you're going to get back. Okay. So that is why self-talk is so important. I don't care whether you say it in your head or verbally or whatever. That is why it's so important. The other thing that is so important is listening to certain people that you shouldn't be listening to. Why is it always easier to believe the negative stuff and to remember the negative stuff than when somebody compliments you? When somebody tells you you've done a good job? Why is it always more easy? That's not really very good vocabulary, but why is it easier to listen to somebody tell you that you're a pile of crap versus, or that you're fat, or that you're, or your hair doesn't look good, or what? Why is it always easier to remember somebody saying that than and then having somebody say, "Oh, you look very beautiful. You are a beautiful person." But this is where it's in our mind to choose what we listen to. If somebody insinuates that you are heavy, those are their thoughts. That's not your thoughts. I mean, I know we all sit there and go, I could lose 20 pounds, or I could lose this, or I could lose that. That's on you to fix that. That's not on them to fix that. And that's not on them to say that you need to lose weight. Okay. I mean, if you go by the BMI thing, I'm obese and I'm not at all obese. Okay. Like I said, I may have a few pounds to lose, but I'm not obese. All right. I do know that. And I refuse to believe that. Okay. But if we choose to believe those, I had people tell me that I was too loud. I cursed too much. I said what I thought too much. And I tried to morph myself into what they wanted me to be. And I realized that no matter how much I tried to morph myself into what they wanted to be, I was not that person. It was never going to happen. Either they were going to accept me for who I was, or they weren't going to accept me at all. Okay. So, you may have to put certain people, and even people that you love, people that are family to you, you may have to put them at an arm's length. They may not get to know everything that is going on in your life because of things that they have done or said. Okay? And it is up to you to make that choice to do that. I'm not going to say it's an easy choice, but it's up to you to make that choice. All right? So I hope this gives you guys something to think about today, because we really all need to really listen to the positive side of who we are. We are all perfect in God's image because he made us. All right? You just need to realize that your path is not the same as someone else's. You may have similar dreams, but they're not the same. Okay? So your path, you're not going to have that home that somebody else has. You're not going to have that horse that somebody else has. You're not going to have the bank account that somebody else has. But you need to realize that your path is different, and how you get to your goal is different than someone else's. And it's okay. All right? It is okay. All right, guys? All right, so I talked more about this this morning over on my Facebook group. So guys, get on over there. There's some good nuggets. There's going to be some challenges coming in there, so you're not going to want to miss. So get on over there. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. You have an amazing day.